Greetings, woman. I'm Andre, and I'm George, and welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses. We have another suggestion from Axaradiotis. And this is another suggestion featuring Britney Slayes. But I think the band should be a little different than last time, at least I hope so, because I'm really into deathcore, but there's only so much battering I can take. I have heard of Pyramaze. As far as I know, I think they're on the prog power metal side. That's what my gut says as well. And this is AFM Records, so unlike the previous one that we did with Britney Slayes, this is quite unlikely to be deathcore. So, okay, this is curious. It's called Transcendence, so it's called like the last album ever to be released with the Devin Townsend project, which already intrigues me. Yes, if it's called Transcendence, it's a good thing. Let's transcend. Are you ready? No. Okay. I'm not sure. Now it's sounding more like classic heavy metal. To me, at least. But it has an orchestral edge on the background. Normally this wouldn't be my style, but so far this song is already giving me a pretty good vibe. Yeah, it's pumping me up. I like the vocals a lot. Also on the guy, of course. Britney so far has only been a little bit of backing-ish. They've been coming together in the chorus, but their voices work together pretty well, and they've got really cool vocal melodies. Kind of earworms, and also expressive stuff. So far so good.
I like this a lot.
Yeah, that was nice. That escalated beautifully, especially with the bridge section and the solo. And I don't know if you've been paying attention to the lyrics. I have a bit. I think I get a sense of what it's like and what transcendence is.
What?
It's more or less transcending your current state, transcending out of a state where you're basically living for other people. Yeah, or rather for what other people say or think of you, I guess, but also, I don't know if you got the references in the chorus, but it's also pretty much of an anti-suicide song. If you jump, it will be forever, out on a ledge. Huh. I'm not sure about that. So the image that I'm getting, at least from the chorus, is like there's someone on the ledge, waiting to, jump. Cause other people, I guess, or cause everyone, doesn't see him for who he really is or something like that, because it's like, I don't remember the exact lyrics, but it was this thing like close to the edge, if you jump, it will be forever, out on legend, and it was something like fighting for your full independence or something like that. So, it looks a bit like that to me, and then I think Transcendence can be either one of the choices. It can either be you jump, and well, that's that, or it can be transcend to a higher state where all those things don't matter anymore. All those, what everyone says. At least that's the message that came across to me. And it actually hits me pretty personally, because although I've never been on a ledge intending to do that, and also don't ever intend to be, I have done some pretty stupid stuff to myself because of what other people think. So, thank you, Britney. I mean, I'm not sure if Britney wrote the song, but no, but she said it, so I'm gonna say thank you to her. Okay, what I want to say is, dude, what the hell is it with you? Like, we had a deathcore song featuring Britney, okay? We had fun with that one. This one sounds kind of chill and cheerful, and we're here talking about fucking suicide. Well, no, we're talking about not suicide. That's the cheerful part. Okay. Let's talk music. Let's talk that solo. That was a good solo. So that was a pretty brilliant solo. I think key elements to note about it is, it started out quite melodic and emotional, and then it evolved into a full power metal shred fest. Not entirely. And we had 2 rhythm transitions on the background during that solo, and I love when that happens in solos. If you have a solo and on the background you have the same beat going all the way through, it works, but for me, if you get this thing going where you change what's going on in the background and fit the solo into those changes, then it doesn't so much feel like a solo as much as a piece in the whole song. It's a lot better integrated. Yeah, it's better integrated because it branches out into more parts of the song, and it also has more of an evolutionary pattern because it can't stay the same if the rest changes. Yeah. So they got that working pretty well, and they had like a lot of wahs and bending effects alternating with all the shreddy stuff, so you had some pretty cool dynamic changes only in the way the lead was built as well, so that was a pretty solo. What I want to say too is, we couldn't tell this the first time we paused, but by now you can. It was cool to have one verse with him and then the second verse with her. That was a really cool alternation there. Yeah. So, cool! And I think also on the bridge section, particularly before the solo kicked, and maybe before the final chorus also kicked, we had like these brief or symphonic moments that seemed a bit like movie scenes to me, like in vibe. And I also really like the vibe of the video with having them on the TV. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, come to think about that as well, it's like probably what should be on TV instead of what often is. Yeah, in some sense. So I like to think of it that way. Anyway, let us know if you enjoyed the song, and if you know Unleash the Archers and Britney. Suggestions for that band may go unheard for a while because we know most of their songs, but feel free to drop any anyway if you want to, or any other suggestions, of course, are very much welcome. If you enjoyed our reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay. Britney Slayes, and we'll see you again very soon. Corpse is out.